Oakley Dokley in the finals with RBS Red. And do you want to play first? Yeah, sure, we'll play first. Huh, sketchy keep, but I'm gonna do it. We don't have blue cards in hand nor blue mana, but we do have a pretty nice curve here. And so, do I want to mulligan? No. 2, 3 into one of my 4s. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I still can't believe how open black was in this draft. Um, it really is the best color in mana, or in this set in mana, the really best mana color. All right, so we have a red deck here. This one's in the finals. Maybe this one's a little bit more aggressive than what we saw before. Doesn't have to be, but could be. Well, we're running pretty well, considering. I should probably just attack first, huh? See if my opponent lightning strikes. Nope. My opponent's probably thinking right now, mono black deck, tons of gray merchants of Asphodels. Skull Cleaver. I'll make that trade if my opponent wants. I'm cool with that. My opponent does want. Yeah, because I just want to stay alive. The thing is, I do get to hose out. Yeah. I'll take the 4. I have enough blocks later on. My opponent's stuck on mana. I still get a bash in for 3 on the following turn. I like that. Emissary or Disciple? We'll play the Emissary. And we have a nice Eidolon to discard to the Emissary if my opponent wants to get cheeky. Oh yeah, my opponent is in the super aggressive deck, so something to pay attention to. I think we kind of did okay in this round. 3, 4, 5. That means there have to be, what, like a coordinated assault and a dauntless onslaught? I'm ready to do that risk. Because what else is there? Oh, Titan Strength. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Still okay taking 2. We're up ahead on this race. We get more big fatties coming down. Oh, Pegasus! Okay, that's our weakness. That's something I do care about. With an ordeal. Interesting. To tap out. What does my opponent... Ooh, this is going to be good if I actually get there. Let's go ahead and see what my opponent has in hand before we attack. Alright. Interesting. Don't care about the rage too much, even though my opponent is just 1 land away from it, because the only card I super care about is this Emissary, which I can protect against the rage. God's Willing will be able to play around. Divine Verdict, kind of the same thing, though it puts me in a bad spot. Dauntless Onslaught has a lot of points of damage. This Pegasus is going to get out of hand fairly soon until I draw a land. And at that point, it'll be a 4/4. We can deal with the Asp, but will we be that low in life? Not too sure. I'm attacking it with everything because I'm happy for my Eidolon to trade off with the Cavalry Pegasus. And right now, we're winning the race. I think about the Divine Verdict, right? Could be the God's Willing. With what my hand is, it's the Divine Verdict, because I want my guys to stick around. So, Gods, Rage, and Dio, Dauntless Onslaught. Goodbye, Divine Verdict. Alright, so my opponent's trying to win in the air. Which, if we draw any land, shouldn't be an issue, so I'm playing the odds this way. Omen Speaker isn't great, but it's a good discard here to the Emissary, which I want to protect against. My opponent has a card in hand I don't know. We're attacking with the Emissary, the Minotaur, and that's it. Okay, jumping. You gonna waste a Dauntless Onslaught on that? That's a horrible idea, my friend. Especially because that's like 2 points of damage that the Pegasus could have taken. Well, it does leave me a little bit vulnerable to Rage. Because it's like, Rage comes down, take out the Emissary, discard the Eidolon, and then eventually the Ordeal hits. We're getting pretty low on life eventually. Or the Ordeal can go to the face. But we're certainly winning a race, and we really just need, a land to help this game plan out. Especially with my opponent not doing something. Well, that ain't a land. Helps protect. Oh yeah, my opponent decided to pass. Okay. Alright, my opponent's going to be on the play with a super aggressive deck. Pretty sure I don't have time for an amulet. I want a Viper's Kiss, if for nothing else, for some of the early drops and for that flyer, which is going to be hard for us. Possibly a Flesh Mad Steed, Guardians, Return Centaur. Yeah, that's it. We want to lower the curve a little bit. What's bad here? Forests are bad. I think Riptide will still be good. I still like all of our removal. See, I think we just want the Flesh Mad Steed to trade off with something. I think I like that. Add an islands. Add a swamp, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's plenty. How do I like this? How do I like this? Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing what my game plan was for against aggressive decks. But apparently not. Yeah, we got plenty of forge and things to do. Yep, this is good. Alright. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. That's what I want to do. A little bit of a clunky hand, but Sea God's Revenge will get us there, and having at least a 3 and a 4 drop is better than mulliganing. So no. Unless my opponent has like the most ridiculous start, like a favorite hoplite, which did not happen, then we're in pretty good shape. Philosopher, also very okay. So we might take 3 points with like an Ordeal or something here. Ooh, or we can take 6 points, but our follow-up play will be very good in preventing us from dying. And yeah, we got all the keys we need for success in getting back into this game. Opponent's getting super aggressive. I'm willing to trade off cards here. I'm sure there's a trick of some sort. But we're just going to keep that game plan going. Divine Verdict, please take that guy out. Happy that that happened. There's still the best card in hand. And maybe I want the Emissary. Discard the Disciple or something. Yeah, I think I like having the Emissary up. I I'm still worried about Titan strength. Ooh, now Annex and Cymede. That's scary. Arena athlete. Okay, definitely scared here. But Gray Merchant will go a long way in helping us with that. I still think I'll do the Disciple, and then hopefully the Sea God's Revenge will help us get there. Do I discard the Gray Merchant? My opponent doesn't know that, though. This Vigilance First Strike. Well, can't do much about it. What's your last card, my friend? A land? It would be a land. Playing around my Disciple, aren't you now? Am I willing to trade? I can get pretty blown out here if there's a Titan Strength or a Dauntless Onslaught or something to target Annex and Cymede. Well, it's coming down before combat, and it's Laguna Ban Elder. That's great for us. Super duper great. Ooh, even better. So we'll do a Grey Merchant of Asphodel, keep our defenses going, and then we'll start having our tricks out, right? Correct. Is there any reason to play Sea God's Revenge now? Not really. My opponent's pretty much stalled out. Yeah, we're just going to start shoring up everything. A little off curve right now, but I'm okay with that. I love that Grey Merchant can block Annex and Cymede, forcing a trick. Ooh, and now that we have Lash of the Whip up and Baleful Eidolon, we're going to be in some decent shape. If I attack in, I still don't have attacks unless I want to fire off my Sea God's Revenge, which I think I want to do. Get rid of Annex, Arena Athlete, and I guess Laguna Ban Elder. Then I attack in with an Emissary, or do I just wait until I have something even more exciting going on? I think even a 4/4 on the Emissary is good. But I think having a 3/5 is better. Yeah, I do believe that. And we're just going late game. Great. It landed. So until we have some more relevant attacks and whatnot, I'm going to say the Sea God's Revenge. I'm pretty sure Lash of the Whip on a tap out will take out the Annex and the Cymede. But we're not there yet. A tap out meaning when my opponent taps out, I will play Lash of the Whip without having to fear a combat trick saving it. Although now, I might just want to play Grip Tide on Annex and Cymede and start attacking in. 3/5. I'm actually okay waiting until I have stronger attacks. My opponent has like somewhat decent defense, but nothing that I'm like really scared about. So I'll just keep my instance up and wait till I can start pounding through with like a C something. And I'm definitely favored to be winning right now if my opponent's not doing anything. No counterspell, so yeah, Shipbreaker Kraken it is. This is very much not where my opponent wants to be in a game against me. And then, whoa, you gonna go for an attack? No, still hanging on. Well, let's go for it. And that's it. And can't even get to say GG's, but such is life. Hey, Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, my apologies for missing a few posts in the last couple of weeks. Life was a wee bit crazy. I do appreciate you sticking around this long. Please leave comments on manabluff.com, or if you're watching on YouTube, comment, subscribe, and like. I try to hit YouTube as well. I've been behind on that as well, so hopefully I'll be able to catch up on some responses in the near future. Or find me on Twitter, __RJH ___. Yeah, I'm Ryan from Mana Bluff. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you next week. Peace out and Happy New Year!